Hey, what's going on? I'm Adam Shelton and I'm back with some more cryptocurrency news and analysis. And today we're going to talk about Stellar Lumens, and why this digital asset cryptocurrency is solving problems and is one of those assets you need to do your research if you're interested in investing to this. But I'm going to go ahead and highlight some of the really good points to help you today. So let's go ahead and dive into this content right now. If you haven't yet, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell when I do videos like this. Now let's talk about Stellar today. Now Stellar is an open source network for currencies and payments. Now if you're new to the cryptocurrency world or the digital asset space, Stellar is one of those digital assets, one of several, I believe, that you definitely need to go ahead and look at, do your research, compare numbers and information, because I like what it's doing in terms of some of the use cases and some of the things that it's doing in terms of the infrastructure. Now, Stellar makes it possible to create, send, and trade digital representation of all forms of money, dollars, pesos, Bitcoin, pretty much anything. It reminds me a lot of XRP in a very similar way. Now, it's designed so all the world's financial systems can work together on a single network. Think about this. Everything can be sent through Stellar. That's exactly what it's definitely talking about. Dollars, pesos, Bitcoin, pretty much anything. And it's designed so the world's financial system can work together. Very similar to XRP. Now, Stellar don't have an owner, which is very interesting. When I did the research, I was thinking Stellar does not have an owner. If anything, it's owned by the public, just like me and you. The software runs across a decentralized open network and handles millions of transactions each day, just like Bitcoin, Ethereum, just like those. Those are two leading cryptocurrencies by market capitalization, Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. Now, Stellar relies on blockchain to keep the network in sync. Let me go ahead and highlight this right now. But the end user experience is more like cash. Stellar is much faster, cheaper, and more energy efficient than the typical blockchain-based system. Very similar to XRP. Now, I really believe that institutions will be interested in Stellar mainly because this right here, faster, cheaper, and more energy efficient. I believe we're going towards a more energy efficient type of world. And of course, financial institutions like bank and payment processing centers and providers is going to want something faster and cheaper when it's sending transactions all over the world. So that's something to think about. And that got my attention of cheaper, faster, more efficient, more scalable. So then I looked at the Stellar. I was like, okay, let me look at Stellar. It's because I put my hat on like if I'm just a person who just came into this space. So I did my research. Then I went and see, okay, Stellar. Okay, Stellar's price is pretty much 8 cents. 8 cents. Okay, it's the 17th rank by market capitalization. Okay, so it also has an all-time high of 87 cents about 3 years ago. So I'm sitting here thinking, okay, solving problems is scalable, it's faster, it works similar about XRP, but not exactly, and it's energy efficient, which is very important as we go into the new year. So I brought my calculator here, and so I'm sitting here thinking, okay, if I looked into investing to Stellar, so if I had $500, right? And I'm going to buy Stellar what it is now. So I'm going to round it off to 8 cents because it's right here. It said 0.078. So I'm going to round it to 8 cents. I would own 6,250 Stellar. That's how much I would own, just $500. Now, the all-time high was 87 cents. That's right here in this corner here. Think about that. And so if it goes to 87 cents, all-time high was a couple of years ago. Maybe the next bull run, it can push over it, because when it hit all-time high, this was without all the production, all the use cases, and all the type of partnerships it has right now. Look at this. We're over here. This is CoinGecko.com, by the way. I like CoinGecko because it kind of breaks it down very easy and you can understand. So CoinGecko, shout out to them. So think about this. So 3 years ago, it was 87 cents all-time high. And right now is 8 cents. So I'm there thinking, you know what? If I bought it now, it's worth 62. I got 62,050 pretty much. 6,250 Stellar. And if I times this, I'm just gonna do something here. 87. Look at that. Just a simple math. Just simple math. If I times it by the all-time high, $5,437. Remember, I've only put in about $500 in there. Now, this is no financial advice. I was just showing you the numbers on something very, very simple and easy that it can happen. Now, that's telling me like, okay, I like the use cases. I like the fact that it is an open source network for currency and payments. It's much faster and cheaper, more energy efficient than typical blockchain-based systems. So then I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can look more into this. So I looked at the technical analysis and I looked at more about it. It says Stellar is showing a strong bullish trend. The past few days have shown a bullish momentum in trading around the 7% level. Traders are now considered trading only long position as long as the price remains 7 cents. After this resistance, buyers can target 18 cents. So it looks like this thing is really growing as we go along the process in terms of like, in terms of the levels going up. And let me go back here. It was one part I wanted to go. If I can go back. Let me see. Let me go back here. And yeah, I wanted to go here. And so Stellar right there. I think I was already there. So I want to look at this here. So the 24, look at this. So look at this. Look at how it's going. It's just going up and down, up and down, up and down. Now that's particularly normal in terms of very high volume, type of cryptocurrency like Stellar is. But my thinking is that, okay, if I look to buy this now, if I got 1,000, I put 1,000 here, USD would be, $77. Is that right? That can't be right. Hold on here. 1,000 Stellar. Okay, so no, that's not right. So I'm gonna go ahead and erase this here. That's USD if I was doing 1,000, if I was switching that. Look at that. Look at this. 10,000. And if I was doing, so basically I can spend $779 and get 10,000 XLM. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay. So about $800, I can get 10,000 XLM. So that's Stellar. So let me just make sure I'm reading that correctly. Yep, that's what that is. And I think it's one of those cryptocurrencies definitely look into. Definitely look and do your research on. It is going up and down in terms of the day moving average. I do think this is something that really, I believe, can really do well in the future. And I really like the fact, it was one more thing I wanted to show you. It said, oh yeah, Stellar, just like this. Since it's processed more than 450 million operations, made over 4 million individual accounts, large enterprise companies and companies as small as single startups pretty much have chosen Stellar to move money across new markets. So more large enterprise companies and small companies are going to use Stellar in some type of way. It's kind of like, if you use Stellar or even XRP, these type of digital assets is pretty much helping the unbanked individuals. And from the large institutions that are looking to move, large transactions and go ahead and send money that's faster and cheaper, which gets my attention and more energy efficient, then I'm gonna be like, okay, let me look at this price. Let me look at the price here. And I'm looking, the prices is down 2% or 0.2%, 8 cents. All-time high is 87 cents. I'm thinking as more of it gets more adopted and more it gets more out to the mainstream that people understands about it. And if I go click on, let's see, If I go click on it, yeah, exactly. So if I'm looking at the 14-day moving average, you know, it's actually down from the 14th day. Look at this. That's October 19th and November 1st. So pretty much, you know, I know that this cryptocurrency that is going to have some volume at some particular point. The only key I would say about a lot of these, you have to do your research and you gotta be patient. You gotta be patient. That's a big thing about it, being patient. Everybody wants stuff really fast and really quick. And a lot of these digital asset and cryptocurrency, you know, they're working behind the scenes, you know, and it's really look at the use cases and the partnership. Now, I'm not gonna go over the partnership of Stellar. I just wanted to tell you what's it about, the introduction of it, what it does in terms of faster, cheaper, and more energy efficient, you know, blockchain system. And basically what it's doing already. Look at this, processed more than 450 million operations made by 4 million individual accounts. So I'm sitting there like, okay, this is gonna be really, really good. And then I got my calculator back here. I'm like, I like the numbers 4,437 off of $500 investment. You know, why not? You know, off of $500 investment, you know, and then if I wait till the latest bull run, which is 87 cents, then I've already not only made my money back, but I pretty much just quadruple X the money that I already invested into. So that's something to think about, guys. I wanted to do a video over Stellar Lumis. I do like this cryptocurrency in terms of what it's doing. XRP is another one I like. VeChain's another one. And I'll be back to do another, you know, analysis or news about a different cryptocurrency, something you should look out for. I'm not a financial advisor. I just want to educate you on what's happening in the digital asset space, very simply and very easy. My name is Adam Shelton, and I'll be back for another video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you on the next video.